I'll just show it once, and then I'll demonstrate it while you're doing it on the skull. Okay? So, same thing. We're working this longitudinal line, bulk cerebri, bulk cerebelli, and the sutures. Okay? Now we're doing the parietal lift. Oh, I guess I gotta show you something about it. Okay, so now we're on the parietal lift. Okay. This is your first one that's going to have a compression element. Do we do this on children under 9?
No.
No, but we can do the second part of it, the decompression part. I do parietal lifts on babies to get their sutures not to overlap anymore. But I don't compress. Okay? So our core intent is to release the temporal and parietal squamous sutures with medial compression on the parietal bones, and then release these guys that we just talked about, bulk cerebelli, bulk cerebri, and the dural tube. Good for anything to do with the frontal, temporal, or occipital bones. Also good for depression that's not a chemical origin. Okay?
What does that mean, not a chemical origin?
Well, depression can come from like hormone imbalance,
Right.
that type of thing.
Okay.
But if it's depression because of trauma
Okay.
or stress or
TBI.
yeah,
traumatic brain injury.
yeah. Okay, so this one's super easy too. You're gonna use not your pinkies or your thumbs this time, so not 1 or 5, and depending on how big the person's head is, you'll use 2 or 3 fingers. Okay, it'll either be a Boy Scout or a Girl Scout. Okay. I don't know, I just thought of that. That's gonna or both, whatever you want to use. Okay, here we go.
In the vault.
Okay, so the way to find this is you put your hands, those fingers that are involved, just anterior to the ears. Okay? And then you just slide superiorly until right before you fall off. And that's your position. So you start just anterior to the ears, and you slide till just before you fall off. Okay? Now from here, we're first doing compression. So I'm pressing like my hands towards each other. So my left and right, I'm trying to squish your brain a little bit. Okay? So that's just such an open up, like a positional release to open up the sutures. Okay, so I'm just 5 grams of pressure, so this is just intentional. I'm not squeezing your head or anything. Okay? And when I just feel like it's opened up, and you kind of just get the sense that it's letting go. So, okay, that feels open. You may not notice that at all. Just do this, compress till you feel like, okay, I'm done. Mm-hmm. And then lift superiorly, so towards me. So it's like I'm pulling back towards me. And this is one of those things that looks like a whole lot of nothing. Just get the right hand position. And I'm lifting the parietal bones away from the temporal bones. There we go. And you just feel like it gives a little bit. That's all. That's good again, not to be pressing on the table. You'll feel more. There we go. Yeah. And they'll say, are you moving my head or am I moving my head? I go, you're moving your head. And that's a fascial alignment. Really calming. Wow. Yeah, I'm not doing anything with my arms. I'm just holding. holding on. Sometimes I have clients that do this the whole session, and I pay them for me, they pay me for me just holding on for the ride.
Ouija board style.
Huh?
Ouija board.
Yeah.
Ew, not Ouija board.
Okay, Marie, we're gonna have the intent that we're gonna do more of this later.
Okay.
Okay? How do you feel? Do you need more right now?
I don't know how to answer that.
Okay.
I don't want to, but my mind wants to.
Tell your body that, you're hearing it, you hear what it means, and that it will be doing more.